rushed home, and she was perfect. She had a full head of hair, this kissable lips, and she was so chunky. And yeah, I remember that. She was just a doll. And at that time, I remember Dad was going to University of Washington and working at Seafirst. And Mom had like 2+ jobs. And we were in Glenbrook, I'll leave it at that. But, I know, it's so cute. Stealing your shine. But yeah, I mean, I had Alinane mostly to myself, you know, I mean with Mom, of course, and everyone, but I took care of Alinane for a very, very long time. She was my baby as well, you know, and she used to call me sometimes Mama Okuki. She never cried, she rarely cried, she didn't take naps, but she was such a happy baby, and I was lucky to have her. And I never learned how to ride a bicycle, I never learned how to roller skate. I would ask for all those things, I'd get them, but I didn't have the time to do it because I was always with Alinane. And I don't miss any of that. When I left to go to Atlanta in '99, I had a hard time transitioning because I left Alinane. It took me about a good 5 years to get over the fact that and it still bothers me sometimes. I felt like I left my baby. And, I remember the day I was leaving, I took a walk with her around the block a couple of times and to explain to her, she was like 5 years old. And it was just tough driving away and living Alinane there. But Alinane, not only did she make us all happy, but she merged 2 families together. Obviously everybody knows we're a step family, but after Nana came, it was like the bridge that just linked all of us together. And since then, we've never been really a step family. Whether it's, growing up here, Priscilla came later on, and we've been close. And I also thank my parents for that too. I really do. We were raised as, there was no stepmommy, there was no, David calls my mom, Mom, we call Frank, Dad. And I think Alinane was the glue that put us together and, said, yeah, we're a family now, and she was the link. And I'm so proud of you. She's always been a good kid. I don't raise dodo birds, but I did a good job, sorry mother. But she's always been a good kid, and I'm so proud of that. She's the last one, and you guys are done. She's 18 now, and you did good. She's a good girl, and I would never worry about Alinane.
We are done?
I can't raise any more babies, I hope you're done. It's over. This is your last graduation for all your kids. I mean, how many has...
Not the last.
Yo, college is coming.
Yo.
Yes, college.
Well, high school, this is like first graduation. She's an adult now. Now she's going to be leaving on her own. She's finding an apartment soon, which scares me. I think I'm going to be calling her and making sure she turns off the stove. Panic attacks every day. But I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. You're my baby. Whether I have kids or not, Alinane is my firstborn. And then there's Tyler. So I love you. Who's next?
I'm next.
Dad.
I would like to welcome everybody else for this wonderful day, for the last of the last in the family. And as you can tell, we've raised 6 kids. 6 kids between me and Tio, and this is our last one. It's hard on my part, although I don't show it very much. It's hard simply because once she leaves, this house is going to be empty. It's going to be empty, but once in a while I got grandkids running around, but then grandkids have their parents. We can't hold them too long. But I just want to welcome everybody, and I really, really appreciate, and I want you to enjoy every little bit of what she has. And those of you that have known Alinani for a long time, it's shocking to me to see, there is a picture there, I think, that she put when she was little, and I was actually trying to kind of count, 1, 2, 3, and she couldn't count. And what the hell is going on with this baby? It's not counting. But then at the same time, I realized she was just a baby. And but then she's grown to be a woman. I can tell you one thing that she shocked me with, because this whole thing, I'm one of the laziest dad. I just enjoy my life.
Wow.
I got a couch, and the grill was supposed to be picked up and all kinds of things, and I was laying there, and I wasn't drinking, I was just relaxing. So the mother comes to me and says, "Frank, you need to go to Lowe's, pick up the grill." I'm like, "No, I'm tired, and I just don't want to do it." So she went and reported to Nana, and Nana stormed down and said, "Dad, you're going to mess up my party." I'm like, yeah, we'll do that. Don't worry about it. But before I knew it, I had, my wife and I, actually it was the candidate. My wife and I said, okay. I said, let's go, because I don't want to be in the crosshairs of that lady. These are the kids that see you with a stick or walking and you're old, and then they start kicking you and say, "You remember that thing?" Yeah. This is the time to go to Africa, find me somebody who can take care of me. But anyway, this is great, and I appreciate everybody else coming. And we got a group of other kids that I want them to say a little, because these kids, as you can see, we have us. Spring, I think I would say.
Oh, let me talk first.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. These kids, it's a spectrum from the craziest and the quietest.
That's so true.
So we are a family that's rainbow. So it's great.
It's true though. It's true though. It's true.
Okay, so I want to thank you, all of you guys, for coming, friends, my neighbors. I have really good neighbors. Very good neighbors. And I thank God for them. And I have very, very good friends. And I don't think I'll make it without friends and neighbors. Frank has been born in a long time, for about 14 years. Okay, so he just came home. So all this time, I've been raising the kids by myself, and with the help of neighbors and friends. And I just want to thank you all so much for being there for me. But also, I want to thank you, my kids. As you can see, I have, step kids and my own kids. But you can tell that these are, step kids, because they come together. All of them, they flew in for Alinani. And we've been like that. It's a good family, and I just love my family because the way we raise them with love. And I remember when Alinani was growing up, she did not know that the other 3 girls, they are from my previous marriage. She thought it was, Frank's kids. And it took her a long time. We had to go therapy for that, because she didn't know up until she turned 13. So that's how we've raised our kids. Frank has been a very good dad. I wouldn't ask for a better man for my kids than Frank. And if I have to marry another person all over again.
Finish.
Although I'm the laziest man.
I excuse you for that. It's not easy to raise somebody's kids. I bring my 3 kids, and Frank has been a best father. Wow. And then later on, I never had a son, and I ended up with David. He's such a good son to me. Nobody would know that he's not my one. I thank everybody. I thank Cheryl for letting me be a mother to David, because David is my own. So, and I thank you, David, for coming all the way from New York, leaving your new job to come. And I also thank Junior. Junior is my nephew, but he's like my son.
He's crazy.
He's crazy. No, seriously, I'm gonna end. I just wanna thank you, all my family, for being one.
All right, we're gonna go a couple more.
Yeah.
As we all know that I came here after my own family situations, and mom and dad over here took me in as one of their own, and one of my first friends was Alinane over there, you know. She told me what to wear and what American kids look like, so we went to Marshall's and we shopped. She got me a bright yellow FUBU sweatshirt. It was awesome. And off to 8th grade I went. And Alinane and I have always been really close. We've always had the relationship where we don't talk, but we pick up from right where we left off. We don't have to have constant communication to know that the love is always there. And I'm really proud to see you here. It means that you're growing up. It's weird. I don't know if I like it yet. You know, I don't know if I like you bringing guys to the house either. So we'll talk about that later.
Why are you looking at me?
But he danced with the family, so that's cool. Plus 1 point. And, you know, I'm really proud, and you made us all proud, and we're all here for you. And we know we all love you, and, you know, congratulations. And hopefully you stay being the person that you are, which is amazing. And you've always been there for everybody, you know, so thank you.